I heard a bird this morning. It's October 27th. The temperatures are sub 50. I haven't heard a bird singing or tweeting or twittering in a month. Why in the world was there one this morning? Doesn't make sense. Anyway, I have to get to school because I have two things I have to take care of this morning. First is I have to make some tags for the winners of our boo boxes. And those are just some Halloween projects that we have the kids do every year, where they decorate a box to look like a haunted house, and we have the other teachers come and vote on them. So I have to make the tags for the winners. And then I have to draw my picture on the board, which I have no idea what it's going to be. It feels like it's been forever since I've done one, because we have this stretch of time in October where we have 3 weeks in a row that are 4-day weeks, and 2 of those are not Fridays, we're off on the Friday, and yeah, that's not fun. I don't get to do my pictures. This is going to be interesting. But this morning, what I actually want to talk about is movies. We're almost into November. And in November, there are 2 big superhero movies set to be released. One being Thor Ragnarok, and the other being the Justice League. I'm excited for both. I'm a big fan of Superman, as I've stated before. And I'm ready for the Justice League to come out to have their movie. The problem is, it's overplugged. Every day for the last week, there's been some sort of new poster or new video clip or new press release. It's just too much, and they do that with movies all the time now. Movies that they want to make a ton of money, like Star Wars, The Last Jedi, that doesn't come out till December, and yet we've seen trailers and posters and theories and all these things coming out. Because why? I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to create hype, but in my opinion, all you're doing is lessening the impact. Like, I would be much more inclined to go and see a movie that I had only seen a couple trailers for, maybe about 3 to 4 weeks before the movie comes out. Create your poster, do whatever you got to do to publicize, but don't do something new every single day. By the time the movie comes out, people feel like they already know it. They've seen it a ton. The other aspect of that is you give them the chance to pick it apart. There was a GIF image released yesterday or the day before of a scene from the Justice League where Aquaman was jumping through or off or something from a building. And it was terribly rendered. The CGI was awful. The building crumbling to pieces looked very digitized. It looked as though Aquaman was a doll, and then they just awkwardly transitioned from this animated version to the real version. And it wasn't well done. So that kind of extinguishes some of the excitement that you have for the movie, because they're like, oh man, well all they really did was get this movie out fast and not do it well. And that could be an earlier version. It could be, rendered better for the final actual film. But I see on Facebook all these comments like, man, the CGI is terrible. I hope they get that fixed. Or, man, the CGI, man, it looks animated. Man, it looks fake. And I get that. It does, because we've come to expect in this day and age the effects to look as real as possible. Because we know that it can be done. That being said, it's a superhero movie based on a comic book that takes place in a fictional time. So why does it have to look real? I mean, in the comic books you have these where they're showing fast motion. They're actually drawing the same image over and over and over again. Like, if you saw that in the movie, you would be terribly displeased. Or you think about the Adam West Batman movies and series. All they did was flash bang and pow up on the screen. And I realized that was more satirical. But the point remains. It's based on a comic book, folks. Like, you have to understand that it's not real. And to try to make it look real can add to the entertainment value, but again, it's not a real thing. As much as some of us would like it to be. So, yeah, two things. Overplugging your movie months before it comes out. And bad CGI, take that with a grain of salt. If you're doing a war movie that's based on a true story, yeah, you want it to look as real as possible because it took place in real life. But a superhero movie, a comic book movie, that can look a little campy, can look a little more fake, because it is. So I can understand that if the movements don't look fully natural. One, because these are superpowered beings that don't move naturally. And two, it's based on a fake universe. Nobody actually jumps through and crumbles a building with their body. So how can you imagine and create what that's supposed to look like if you've never seen it actually happen in real life? Thor Ragnarok, on the other hand, yes, they've publicized that too, but not as much. Like, they've done little video clips, they've done little poster releases, but it's not like in your face as much as the Justice League is. And honestly, Marvel has done a better job with their movies. They have some that are terrible, they have some that are less than excellent, but they do have a better storyline built.